Got it. That astronomy cast show? That's me and Fraser Kane. Want a good tech show? Got those too. Need insight on production, hosting, promotion? All of it is laid out here. I'm not going to lie. I'll be reading this book to see how I can improve, because 15 years of podcasting later, there are new tools and new best practices as Spotify, our digital assistants, Hey Alexa, and so many other platforms add podcasts to their lineups. There is so much to learn, so start reading. And welcome to the podcasting community. We are so glad you're here. Dr. Pamela Gay, astronomer and co-host of Astronomy Cast. Introduction. Maybe you've been casually surfing the interwebs. Yes, that is a thing. Or perusing your newspaper when the word podcasting has popped up. Steadily, like a building wave that would make champion surfers salivate with delight, the term has popped up again and again. And your curiosity continues to peak as the word podcasting echoes in your ears and remains in the back of your mind as a riddle wrapped in an enigma, smothered in secret sauce. Well, ponder no more. Podcasting for Dummies, 4th edition, provides the answer to the question, what is podcasting? This book takes you through the always evolving technological movement encompassing the internet, digital communications, education, and entertainment. By the time you reach the end of this book, the basics will be in place to get you, your voice, and your message heard around the world. And you can even have a bit of fun along the way. About this book. Back in 2005. So, what are you up to, T? I'm currently making a podcast of my first novel, a swashbuckling tale that carries our heroes. What is a podcast? Just the word podcasting carries an air of geekiness about it. And behold, the habitual technophobes suddenly clasp their hands to their ears and run away screaming in horror, lest they confront yet another nerdy technology that has gone mainstream. Too bad. It has been a long road for podcasting, and it has taken a decade and a half for the platform to go from something nerds are doing in the basement of the science building to a punchline about people who cannot cut it in mainstream media to plot devices in Jordan Peele's reimagining of The Twilight Zone. What an evolution. The funny thing about podcasting, outside of comedy podcasts, of course, is that it isn't that hard to do. When you peel back the covers in fancy schmancy tech talk, it's a pretty simple process to make your own podcast. You just need someone pointing the way and illuminating your path. This is why we are here, to be that candle in the dark, helping you navigate a world where anyone can do anything, provided they have the tools, the drive, and the passion. You don't need to be a techno wizard or a super geek. You need no wad of tape holding your glasses together, and your shirt tail need not stick out from your fly. Anyone can do what we show you in this book. Anyone can take a thought or an opinion, make an audio file expressing that opinion, and distribute this idea worldwide. Anyone can capture the attention of a few hundred or a few thousand people around the world through MP3 players hiding in computers, loaded on smartphones, strapped around biceps, jouncing in pockets, or hooked up to car stereos. Anyone can podcast, and anyone can listen. Podcasting from recording to online hosting can be done on a variety of budgets, ranging from frugal to Fortune 500. You can podcast about literally anything, including podcasting for its own sake. As blogging gave the anonymous, the famous, the almost famous, and the used to be famous a voice in politics, religion, and everyday life, podcasting adds volume and tone to that voice. Podcasting is many things to many people, but at its most basic, it's a surprisingly simple and powerful technology. What it means boils down to a single person, you. This is a platform delivering your message around the world, connecting the global village in ways that the creators of the internet, RSS, and MP3 compression would probably never have dreamed. It is the unique and the hard-to-find content that can't find a place on commercial, college, or public access radio. You're about to embark on an exciting adventure into digital media distribution, and here you'll find out that podcasting is all these things and so much more. How to use this book. Podcasting for Dummies, 4th edition, should be these things to all who read it, whether straight through or by jumping around in the chapters. A user-friendly guide on how to listen to, produce, and distribute podcasts. A terrific reference for choosing the right hardware and software to put together